Good morning, Year 1, and welcome to our final maths lesson of the week because tomorrow is the bank holiday for VE Day. So, what we're going to be looking at today is looking at halves and quarters of shapes as our starter, and then I'm going to explain how you can use mathematical language to investigate mazes, either online or on printed pieces of paper. Okay, so when you've got everything ready, we'll get started. Okay, so grown-ups, we've done this before. What we need to do is to be placing these shapes in the correct halves of this chart. Now, you may want to draw it on a sheet of paper, or you may want to do it on whiteboards. It's entirely up to you, but you will probably, grown-ups, have to do the drawing of the shapes because they need to be accurate. Okay, so when you're ready, we'll go through the answers. Okay, so this first shape is 1 out of 4, which makes it a quarter. This next one, trickier, but if you look at it, it's half because it's 4 out of 8. And this one's pretty straightforward. That's half shaded. This one is one section shaded out of 4. This one mirrors that. In fact, if we turned it round, it's identical. This next one is also a half because there's half shaded and half not shaded. And these last two, well, they're one section out of 4 or 2 sections out of 8. So those are both quarters. Brilliant work, Year 1. Well done. Okay, so hands up if you like using mazes. I bet you do. And today we're going to have a go at using a maze, but using positional language to describe to our grown-up or somebody else in the class what we're doing each time. So I'm going to move my counter, and you can either print these off or you can have a go online because there are lots and lots of mazes, and I've got a link set up on the Day 4 Maths for that. So here we go. I'm going to move my counter forward. Now I've got a choice. I could say left or I could say up. I'm going to say up. I'm going to move my counter up 1. Does that make sense? Well, it does if I'm going to go forward. 1, forward, 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 forward. And now I'm going to go down 2. But I'm stuck. That's no good. So in order to get back out, I'm going to go now up, up, backwards, 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 and then back to the start. So let's have another go. I think I'm going to try to go down. I'm going to go forwards this time, sorry. So I'm going to go forward. I'm going to go forward again. Now I could choose, if I was to turn it, I would be able to say that that's left. In fact, sorry, that's right. But I'm going to stick with down again. Then I'm going to go forwards. Then I'm going to go up, although that could be left. Then I'm going to go forwards. Then I'm going to go right 2. 1, 2. Now I'm going to go across 2. 1, 2. And finally, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm out. Now, if you were to use a figure rather than a counter, you could actually have a look at going left, right, etc., sideways, across, and all of this language. But that's all I want you to do. Have a go at using the maps. I'm going to put the challenges here with the vocabulary. So either by printing or opening one of the online mazes, have a go at guiding yourself through the maze. Each time you make a move, use one of the words above. Try to use as many words as different words as possible. Grown-ups, if you want to record this and write it down, go for a really, really simple maze. And if you can, if the weather's nice enough, when you've got space to do it, why not draw a maze with your parents in your garden, on your drive, or on the pavement outside your house? Then use positional language to guide someone through the maze. Then get them to guide you through the maze using the same language. So those are your challenges for today. And you've done brilliantly this week. I'll see you again on Monday.